Hello and welcome to Simply Solo Playthroughs at Solo Board Games on YouTube and other fun places. Look for us, comment, say hi. Let me know you're out there. I'd appreciate it. We're here with an unboxing of MojoMania, a scenario pack of 78 cards. So, let's take a look. Escape the clutches of Mojo and his subordinates, Spiral and Magog, as they use your peril as entertainment. Discover all brand new cards containing these scenarios, 6 modular encounter sets, and a long shot ally, battling 6 unique environments, representing different television genres. Now, I've heard a lot of good things about this. This is currently available on Amazon and, of course, at your FLGS. So it's still freely and available out there without much problem. Come on. Why is this always the problem? And no, I have not opened this. Oh, that was good to know. Okay. So open up, we do have our usual rules pack for MojoMania. We have our rules. We have the expansion symbol for television. No surprises. Yeah. Oh, I love this. And one thing that most people comment on is what's the number of scenarios in this. And that it's actually really good. And that's one of the reasons I've decided to open it up next. So, let's take a look. After Magog cast damages a character, place 1 ratings counter on the champion. Oh, I guess that's why. Let's see. Contents Magog A, Magog B instead for expert mode. Okay, cool. Standard encounter set, 1 modular encounter set, random from the scenario pack. Put champion environment card and the challenger's environment into play. So here's our champions and challengers. If you are at least 5 rating counters here, flip the environment without removing counters, and 5 here. Oh, wow. Hey, that's kind of cool. So you get to 10 and you win or lose. Okay. I'm kind of like, that's a different. A jolt of adrenaline attached to Magog. Retaliate 1 and Stalwart. Always a fun one to have. Let's see. As Magog's hit points are reset, place 1 ratings counter on the challengers and discard this card. Supreme Contender. Clone Elite Villainous. Okay. Pump up the crowd. Do you smell what Magog is cooking? Magog. I like that. Oh my gosh, there's 2 though. Oh no. Is on the cheering crowd side. Place an additional 1 threat level here. Break a leg. That sounds about right. You are stunned. Take 2 damage for damage instead if things are more ratings counters on the challenge. Okay. Defend the title. Place 2 rating champion on the counter. Counters on the champion or on the hero side. Magog attacks you. If hero defends against this attack and takes no damage, place 2 rating counters on the challengers. So who do we want to win? I have a feeling we want the challengers to win. The crowd and the players win the game. And the champion, Magog, wins the game. Okay, you lose. That is going to be an interesting mechanic. Let's see. Place 2 ratings counters here. Okay. You are confused. Place 2 threat on main scheme. 4 threat if there are more rating counters on the challenger than the... oh my gosh. Escaped Mystic. Spiral cannot take damage or be stunned. threat cannot be removed from the main scheme. Okay, same. And I'm 1, 2, and 3. That's why. Across the Mojoverse. Search for the spiral side scheme, one random show environment into play. Shuffle that. Corner treachery to create the show deck. See rulebook page 11. Flip spiral to the escape side. Across the Mojoverse. Force interrupt. When a show environment would be discarded, place it on the bottom of the show deck instead. If this is completed, you lose. Wow, that's fast. Okay, after the last threat is removed from here, the player removes that threat, reveals the top card of the show deck, places 3 threat here. Take 2 damage, remove 3 threat. Okay. Cornered, there it is. Flip spiral to her cornered side. Okay, so this is a lot like Green Goblin. Escaped and cornered. Okay, we're good. Let's see, cornered. We did that. Spiral swords. Attach the spiral, use 3 sword counters. Spiral gets 1 attack for each sword counter on this card. If spiral is on her cord side, spend 2 strength resources. Remove 1 sword counter from the card. Ooh, that is tough. Erratic teleportation. When surge. When revealed, if spiral is on her cornered side, place 1 teleport counter on her. If spiral is on her escape side, you may spend a science resource to look at the top card and show it, put it in the top or bottom of that deck. Wow. That's kind of pricey. Each player searches the encounter deck and discard for a card from the same encounter set as the current show environment and deals that card to themselves as a face-down encounter card. Oh yes, face-down encounter cards. Everybody loves those. If copy of Spiral Swords is attached to Spiral, she attacks even if you are in alter ego form. Otherwise, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a copy of the swords and attach it. Shuffle. Mojo. 1, 2, 3. Okay, she only has one side. Turns in, discard 3 cards from the encounter deck. Place 1 threat here. For each encounter, discard this way that does not belong to Mojo encounter set. Place, oh wow, okay. Place 2 threat on each friendly character. After your turn ends, discard 4 cards of the encounter deck. Place 1 threat on your hero. For each card, discard this way that does not belong to the Mojo encounter set. And now we have 5 cards. Okay, that sounds interesting. MojoMania. 1 module set plus additional blah blah blah. Put the wheel of genres environment into play. Spinning side face up. When revealed, choose 1 set aside encounter set at random. Reveal. This is sounding a lot like the Hood. Show environment and shuffle its remaining cards. When revealed, choose 1 set aside encounter set at random. Reveal its show environment and shuffle the remaining cards into the encounter deck. When a character flips or leaves play, move all threat from that character to this scheme. It sounds like fun. Wheel of Genres! After the encounter deck resets, if there are no set-aside modular encounter sets remaining, the player loses the game. Otherwise, flip this card. Stuck. Forced interrupt. At the start of step 3 of the villain phase, deal encounter cards. Randomly choose 1 set-aside modular set and reveal its show environment. Shuffle the rest of that modular set and place it on top of the encounter deck. Deal the first player 2 face down encounter cards and flip this card. For Wheel of Genres, Major Domo. Attached to Mojo. Who does that look like? Why does that remind me of Khan? After Mojo attacks, discard cards and a counter deck equal to the amount of damage dealt by that attack. Okay, so you can spend one of each resource to get rid of this card. Attach to Mojo, gains Retaliate 2. When any amount of damage would be dealt to Mojo, place it here instead. Wow. If there's 5, then you discard Stinger Tail. Okay. Supporting Actor. 1/1 with an asterisk. Forced response after supporting actor activates against you. Place 2 threat here. And the same. The Paparazzi, an obligation card. Hinder 10. Wow. Choose either exhaust a character you control or discard 1 card from your hand. Remove 2 threat from here. 3 instead if you are in alter ego form. When you turn ends, move all the threat from here to the main scheme and discard. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is... Okay. I want to sing Undercover Angel, but I can't come up with the tune. They'll never recognize me. Mojo. Hinder 2. Force Interrupt. When Mojo would take any amount of damage, remove an equal amount of threat from here instead. Curtain Call. When revealed, move all threat from the character with the most threat on it to the main scheme. If no threat was moved this way, place 1 threat on each character you control. Curtain Call. Directions. When revealed, spend 2 different resources. Mojo schemes, choose 1. Take 1 damage for each threat on your identity. If you take less than 2 damage this way, card gains Surge. Same card. Okay, so that's the first setup pack. We'll set this aside. Sometimes I chose the right one to open, because that's going to be top billing, which makes sense after supporting actor. It finds its way into the garbage can. Top billing. Heal 1 damage from each character you control. Place 2 threat on each character you control. Great. Boost. Place 1 threat on each character you control. Dial M for Mojo. Settings show. Each other encounter card gains Insight 1. Wonderful. Just what we need. Let's see. Discard each other setting, environment, and play. If this discard was revealed. Okay. Build the case. After a side scheme is defeated, place 1 clue counter here, then there are at least 3 clue counters. Discard this case. Oh, so this is this is different. After a side scheme is defeated, place 1 clue counter here, then there are at least 3 clue oh man, this is gonna get wild. Crime scene investigation. Side scheme. Hinder 1. Threat cannot be removed from other schemes. Perfect. Spend 1 mental resource, 1 science resource. Remove X threat from this scheme. Law and Order. Probably gonna get sued for that. I hold both of you in contempt, Judge Mojo. That sounds about right. Hinder 1. Each friendly Carriers get -2 attack. Spend X energy resources, remove X threat from this scheme. This is going to be... Oh, I can't wait to play this. This is going to be great. Dragnet. Only the facts, ma'am. Hinder 1. The villain cannot take damage. Spend X mental resources to remove X threat from this scheme. Elementary, my dear Mojo. When revealed, choose one. Move all threat from the side scheme to the main scheme. That side scheme is defeated. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a side scheme is discarded. Reveal that card. A game of Mojos. Fantasy. Each player gets +1 hand size. When revealed, discard each other's setting, environment, and play. If the card was revealed from the encounter deck, it gains Surge. Dragon! 1, 3, and 10 hit points. And oh, look at that. 4. Retaliate 1, toughness, double the amount of damage this minion takes from cards with printed energy resources. When defeated, each player draws 4 cards. That's, and I like that. Number 3 for fantasy, Goblin. Don't we have enough goblins in this game? The minion can only take damage from cards printed mental resource, strength resources. When defeated, remove 2 threat from a scheme. Troll! What? They're not on Reddit? Oh. Toughness. I hope you're not watching this on Reddit and take offense to it, because just joking, guys. Maybe Facebook or Twitter or whatever we're calling it this week. Minion takes 1 additional damage from each card with a science resource on it. When defeated, the player who defeated this minion puts 1 ally from their discard pile into play. I like that. But notice it's not revealed, it's put into play. But if it's Maria Hill, she gets to have you draw a card. Fetch quest. Okay. Bring me a shrubbery, Sir Mojo. Surge. When defeated in player order, a player may search their deck for a card and play that card, ignoring the resource cost. Shuffle. Oh, wow. That would be nice. That's when you like to have a 10 cost card. Mana Drain. Not that there are any 10 cost cards, but you know what I mean. When revealed, choose a non-wild resource type. Then each player draws 2 cards. Each player must discard each card from their hand with that chosen type. Ooh! The Mojo Files. The parody is out there. Each minion gains Quick Strike. Each ally takes -1 consequential damage after attacking a minion. That's kind of nice. Discard each other's settings in play. If this card is revealed from the counter deck, it gains Surge. Bandolier of Stakes. Surge uses 3 stake counters. When revealed, you may spend 1 resource of any type to attach this card to your identity, otherwise discard. Hero Interrupt. When your hero makes a base attack, remove 1 stake from here. Your hero gets a +1 attack for attack, and that gains Piercing. Cultist. 1/1 Forced Response. Search your encounter deck, discard pile for the Kraken, and put it into play. Engage with you, shuffle, then discard Cultist. The Kraken. After Kraken activates, each other character takes 1 damage. When defeated, each friendly character takes 1 damage. Oh, goodness. And it's per player. So, that could be problematic. Vampire. Attacks with piercing. Double value damage to vampire. Attacks with piercing. deal double damage to... Oh, so when you attack with piercing, you get double the damage. That's nice. After vampire attacks and damages a character, heal all damage from vampire. If no damage was healed this way, the vampire gets a tough card. Ugh. Werewolf Pack. When revealed, defeat an ally you control and place it face down under the werewolf pack. When werewolf pack would be defeated, discard an ally from under it instead, then heal all damage from the werewolf. Sci-fi, the Mojo Runner. Each minion and ally gains toughness. Great. Minion and ally. Okay, that's not as bad. Discard each other setting environment to play. If this card was revealed from the encounter deck, it gains Surge. Avalanche 9.0. Program. Forced response. After Avalanche 9.0 engages with you, exhaust a character you control and deal 1 damage to that character. Blob 3.14. Blob Pie. Cannot take more than 2 damage from each attack. Oh, perfect. Magneto 2.6. After Magneto 0.26 activates against you, place 1 magnetic counter on him. Then choose to discard 1 card from your hand for each magnetic counter on 2.6. Whoa! That was tough. Pyro 4.0 attacks you, takes 2 indirect damage. Toad 2.0. After Toad engages with you, place 1 upgrade you control face down under Toad 2.0. Ice Toroid M. Force up at the end of the round after the first player token is passed. The first player searches the encounter deck and discard for a minion and puts it into play. Engage with them. Shuffle! And discard pile. Okay, good. Mojo in the middle. Really? Oh, look at that. Mojo in the middle, Family Matters, Growing Pains, Odd Couple, the one with the breakup, and Watch Me Play. Oh, gosh. Someone had some fun making this, I think. Each obligation gains 1 acceleration icon. After player discards an obligation, that player draws 1 card. Discard each other's setting environment to play if this card is revealed from the encounter deck. Family Matters. Treat the printed text box of each support you control as if it were blank except for their traits. Ouch. 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 Oh, and another obligation. Sitcoms will be full of obligations. How do you like that? Increase the cost to play each of your upgrades by 2. Discard an upgrade you control or discard an upgrade from your hand if you have more upgrades in your discard pile than in play. Discard this obligation. Exhaust your identity and each support you control. Discard this obligation. The Odd Couple. Yeah, that looks pretty odd. Reduce your ally limit by 2. Exhaust 2 characters you control. Shuffle an ally from your discard pile into your deck and discard this obligation. Wow. So if you exhaust 2 characters you control, well, reduce your ally limit by 2, so that's first. And then you have, so you're only going to have 1 ally at most. Well, you might have 2, that is possible. And then you're going to exhaust both you and your ally. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. The one with the breakup. Each encounter card gains peril. Alter ego action. Discard 3 cards from your hand and choose a player. The chosen player draws 1 card and you discard this obligation. This is going to be tough solo. And 6 of 6. Inside peril. Inside 3. Peril. Forced interrupt. When you look up your rule, you're confused. Exhaust your identity and discard confused status card format. Discard this obligation. Oh no. So while this is in play, you can't really look up rules. Oh goodness. Okay, so we're on to the westerns. Wild Wild Mojo! Each enemy attack gains overkill! When a character takes damage, increase that damage by 1. Discard each other. When a character takes damage, increase that damage by 1. Discard each other setting environment in play. If this card was revealed in the counter deck, it gains Surge. Oh no. This is so funny. Card Shark. Dead or alive. Attached to the minion with the highest printed hit points. If you cannot, this card gains Surge. Attached minion gets +3 hit points. Forced Interrupt. When attached minion is defeated, each player adds 1 card from their discard pile to their hand. That's actually really good. Even if it has 3 hit points extra. Card Shark! I feel like we should be listening to the Gambler. I don't know why. After Card Shark attacks you, discard top 3 cards of your deck. Take indirect damage equal to the number of the different printed resources discarded this way. Okay, so that's not so bad, but you are going to lose 3 cards. And that's going to get really tough to get rid of him. Gunslinger. Woo woo! Quick Strike. Forced Interrupt. When this minion engages you before resolving Quick Strike, you may spend 2 energy resources. If you do, deal damage to your minion equal to your hero's attack. And 2 Gunslingers. A game of cards. When revealed, draw 5 cards. Choose a discard 5 cards from your hand for each different printed resource type. Discard this way, discard an upgrade, or support you control. So you can very much limit this. Hopefully you won't lose more than 2. Longshot, the new ally. Longshot's attacks gain piercing. Longshot does not count against your ally limit. That's good. Put Longshot into play under your control. This card gains Surge. This effect cannot be cancelled. Oh, wonderful. That sounds like so much fun. Someone's going to be chump blocking really quick. Well, this is MojoMania. This looks like a great deck. I think they had way too much fun. And I'm just thinking my favorite card in here is by far the Card Shark. Yes. Yeah, I think that's my favorite card in here. Well, I can't wait to play it, and I'll hopefully have a video up soon. Thank you for watching. Please make sure you like and subscribe, and I hope that you have a fantastic day.